Hello everyone! So the Furnishing Design Contest of 2022 is over and we got the results, and oh my god, there are so many results! So usually we get about 100 winners, apparently, in these competitions. There was one in 2019, we're still getting items from that one during like different patches, but this one resulted in 153 new items that are gonna come into the game over the course of the next few years, I guess. They don't really have any designated time of when they're gonna give these over to us. They just show up in patches. These are so many pretty items, and I looked at all of them and I am just stunned by the creativity of this community. And after looking at all of these items, I figured out which ones are my favorite. Now, I wanted to do like my top 10. I managed to get it down to top 14, which I think is just really good, because my first round I ended up with 73 items. So I basically gave myself two rules to kind of work out on. Do I like the item? And do I think I might use the item? So these are obviously going to be like really personal preference. So you might not agree with any of them, and that's perfectly fine, because the variety this time around is so big, and there are so many beautiful items. But these were my favorite. So let's take a look at them. Number 14 was submitted by Lanono. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I am gonna butcher over 90% of these names, and I just apologize in advance. But this item is this beautiful trellis with a bush on it. And being somebody who has blocked off like over half her garden to make it like kind of cute and whimsical, I would love to have this as my blocking material instead of the current bushes I have. Especially because I'm located in the mist and these just feel really tropical and nice. Another reason I like it is actually the backing, because I think the backing is going to be really nice to build sort of a patio-like area. So I think this is going to be a versatile item, and I'm definitely going to use it. Also, you can dye the flowers. I can make the flowers pink. And I do like that it's not the entire flower that you dye, but the middle actually seems to always remain red. And it's the outer part of the flower that changes color. If they do this with the good gradients, it's going to be amazing. Number 13 is the Wisteria Seasons version. Now, I think a lot of us use the wisteria plant in our garden. I, for one, have never made a garden without them. They are just a really handy tree, especially because they also add something to the ground, giving just your garden a little bit more dimension. And the creator of this idea is Serene, and Serene, I love you. You're amazing. Thank you so much for bringing this idea, because I would love to be able to change my trees depending on the season, especially when we go into fall and I want to do like some Halloween decorations, or winter and I want to do some nice winter decorations. Having falling snow and snow below it is just perfect. Number 12 was made by Rurueru. At least I think it's pronounced like that. My hiragana is a little bit weak, so I apologize if I mispronounce the name. But these are lovely. Now I think these can be either like an absolute hit or an absolute miss, and I hope they're gonna look amazing in game. I like the little lace, I like all the little details, the dye colors look so nice. This would be so cute, but I absolutely love it. I also like the little details that the creator actually shows it over the imitation window, which is the window like I think most of us use in our houses. So it's a good size, and if they make it so it like properly fits that window, that would make this so versatile and nice. Ooh, it is cute. And I'm also just a sucker for lace. Number 12 was made by Sakisawa, who made this adorable little balloon display. Now it looks like you can get it in like different colors. You will always have white balloons and a pink bow from the look of it, but you can color the other balloons so they can be like orange or blue or pink, but just the default color with the little blues and the pinks, and then we have the little like fat cat and Mogul and just, oh, it is so cute. I love it. I don't know where I can place it. I don't know if I can use this item, but it is precious. It is also not like crazy big. Now number 10 is made by Kuroshiyamu, I think. They made this lovely seat that is actually a floor seat. And that looks so nice, especially because we have several low tables in the game now, but we don't have any seat that really fits with them. And there's somebody that doesn't really fit into any seats anyway in this game, because Lalafell sit like always on the edge of the seat in a very weird way, like they're just about to fall off. I am a huge fan of getting floor seats. Number 9 is made by Katrina, and it's this lovely tree with hanging lanterns from it. I find lanterns to be so pretty. I really like hanging lights, and especially around trees, it makes them just so whimsical and magical. That's what I want from my garden and my house. So I think this looks absolutely lovely. I can see this being used in a lot of gardens that kind of go with that theme. I would be very surprised if this is not going to end up in like every other garden in the Gridanian housing district, because this would fit in there so perfectly. Number 8 is made by Sabarov Savir, and it is the fountain of puking Namazu. As soon as I saw this one, I fell in love. I think it looks so funny. I like all the greenery, the purple flower on the water, and it looks just kind of delightfully weird, which I think is really funny and really nice. And I just can't get over the fact that one of them is an Namazu that's just puking out water as a fountain. Number 7 is made by Mashiyushi, I think. They've made this adorable potted plant. I love little clutter items. They can bring so much life to a build. And being somebody who murders every plant they come in contact with, being able to have beautiful in-game plants makes me very, very happy. Now, I've tried growing different things, and it is this crime against nature that I go near plants. So it's lovely to see something like this, and it has a face, and it's so cute. And it's like a tiny bonsai tree, but also with a face, and then like this little, really innocent, cute-looking bird's face. And I don't have words for what this is, but I love it and I want it in my house. Like I already have a place where I can put it. I just need them to release this preferably like in patch 6.4, please. And thank you. Number 6 is what I believe is a retainer bell made by Kano. Now this looks so nice. I think it's going to be so much fun to have like a different bell in our house. There's nothing wrong with the current bell, but this would way more fit my aesthetic and style, having a cute little blue bird instead of just a boring bell and like a hanging plaque in front of it. Especially imagine when you've done like glitching this into counters and such, it's gonna be so pretty. You could even like glitch it with flowers. You could have like a flower pot with some flowers coming out of it, and then this like crystal bluebird on top. This item has a lot of potential, and I want it now. And I think it's going to be used a lot, especially when it first comes around, simply because we haven't had a different option of a bell. So everybody's just going to be eager to try something different. I could see this item becoming really popular and like a really big seller on the market board. Number something is made by Mimimi. This is just a simple item, but so lovely. So it's a simple sketchbook with a cup with some pencils in it. Now the cup is apparently dyeable, which I really like. And the book can both be kept opened or closed. And inside you have the fat cat playing with yarn. I think this is going to be such a lovely little detail in so many houses. It's just a small, simple item, but it can bring so much character and life to a build, giving some hints about the character who actually lives in the house. Next item is made by Kiri. Now, you look at this, you might think like, that doesn't look like Malicity's style, but you don't understand the ongoing war I have with kitchens in this game. No kitchen suits my Lala. They're all too big. This one is also going to be too big, but at least this one has like a covering. I feel like it's like a whole unit. It looks kind of nice. Based on the characters, this looks like it's about like the width of one wall panel, or even a little bit less than that, which I think is going to be a really good size. So I am excited for this. Also, I can dye the bricks and they are going to be made pink in a heartbeat. Now we're in my top 3, and number 3 is made by Niwashi. This item looks so much fun. I love the rounded design of it, and it is actually decorated on the back, so you can either like face it into a wall, because we have these rounded walls we can use, or you can have it like slightly out in the open. This would be perfect for any library builds or just any cute builds. I would love to have this in my build. And I love all the little clutter items. We have a drink, we have a book, we have some cookies, we have some teddies, we have pillows, we have multicolored drawers, and we have so many books. This item is so nice and I love it. I also love that the little pink pillow far to the left on the picture actually has like a fat cat face on it, not peeking. I think it's so cute. I think this item is going to be such a fun item to have around. Item number 2 is made by Athena, and I would not be surprised to see this item on a lot of lists. This is so detailed. Just if we look at the platform itself, we got the bookshelf, we have a sofa where a person can actually sit and lie down. It has so many star-themed patterns all over the place. We have a table with some tea. There's a cute carpet. There's a telescope to look at the stars. And one of the things I really like is that at night, the flowers glow. And that is going to be so pretty. This is going to end up outside so many builds. And my number 1 choice is made by Rao. And that is this wonderful whimsical tree with a bed inside of it. Oh, this looks like just the comfiest place to like curl up under a nice warm blanket and read. I mean, it looks like this item is gonna be gigantic, but I mean, we do have to fit the Rogadins in there. I think it's gonna look just so nice. This item will most definitely end up in my garden at some point. But I might actually have to use like the back of my garden to use this, and I would love that. It looks like it takes up a lot of space, but also brings in a lot of nice details. It makes it just so cute and fun. But those were my top 14 items, the ones I like the most. But obviously, you're not necessarily gonna like these items. We have 150 items for you to explore, and you're probably not gonna agree with me, and that is perfect. Because they're bringing so much variety from this just amazingly creative community. And now at the end, I need to put in an honorable mention of the item that just made me laugh, which is the sizable card paper box. It is made by Remy, and it is an empty box large enough to fit several small cats or one large cat. And this is just, I just love this. This is so good. So I'm gonna end on that. My honorable mention for this video, the perfect cat paper box. As somebody who owns a cat, I know the just unnatural obsession with standing in boxes. So this is perfect. Now, tell me in the comments which items were your favorite. I am so curious. You can also talk about it on my Discord. That is a good place where you can actually link images of the items. Or you can even share items if you made something. And maybe it didn't make it into the competition, or you were one of the creators and you just want to show off something you made. It would be so much fun. So down in the comments you can find my Discord link. But now, whatever you do, I hope you have a lovely day.